Thank you. Thank you very much. This is thrilling. This is so exciting. All these working writers. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Nathan Fillion. I am 2-time People's Choice Award winner, 8-time Comic-Con panelist, star of my very own show, Castle. If you haven't seen Castle, thank you. If you haven't seen Castle, I am not offended, but safe to say, I'm a pretty big deal to your mom. So here we are, we're sandwiched right between the Golden Globes and the Oscars, which is a little odd. Think about it. Without this one, we couldn't have the other two. It's absolutely true. It all starts here with you. I just think it's very important that you know that I, future potential employee, knows this and appreciates you. I think about all the writers I appreciate on Castle. People like, I want to say Paul. There's that cute nerdy girl. There's a guy, super nice. I think he's Jewish. He's always wearing a hoodie or plaid. Is Rosh Hashanah, is that a real thing? Because he's pulling that card all the time. As an actor, I like to think I play a valuable role in the process. As the face of your words, I'm the one who takes your work out into the world where I take credit. Very important. But more important, I think, is the relationship that actors and writers have. We have our own language, don't we? Our own little way of communicating, a secret code, if you will. If you write something in all caps, I know what you want me to do. If you use italics, however, it's a little different. And if you use ellipses, I know to drag it up. And actors and writers, we don't always see eye to eye, or more accurately, eye to eyeglasses. But I think tonight we can at least agree on one thing. Boy, those producers can sure be dicks, right? Am I right? Right? Yeah, I'm going to hear about that tomorrow. If your friends or family at home would like to watch you win your awards live streaming, just text them, have them point their browsers towards youporn.com/ That's not it. That's not right. That's my browser. Sorry. WGA.org / WGA-awards. There's a web address that could really use a punch up. Okay. Let's get started. And folks, if it comes to it, I want you to know I will land this award show upside down if I have to, which is very impressive considering all the coke and booze I'm on right now. Thank you very much. Our first presenter tonight is a very talented actress, 2-time Emmy Award winner from Modern Family, the show they simply won't stop throwing awards at, the lovely Julie Bowen. Throughout tonight's ceremony, we'll be seeing clips from 10 films nominated for their remarkable screenplays. We will begin with the adapted screenplay category. First up, a story so unbelievable, so thrilling, that not only did Canadians try to take credit, but Hollywood just had to tell it. This is Argo. Please welcome, from the heart-pounding Mindy Project and the zany relationship comedy Zero Dark 30, Mark Duplass. In our next nominee for adapted screenplay, a put-upon tiger is set adrift on a life raft with a stubborn boy who simply refuses to be eaten. This is Life of Pi. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to the president of the Guild West, Chris Kaiser. Now, we would like to acknowledge the winners of the awards for children's, episodic, and specials. These are, of course, the only shows on television where Lena Dunham does not get naked. Thank you. Accepting in New York for Sesame Street episode The Good Sport is Christine Ferraro. But the winners of the children's long-form or special are here with us tonight, Annie DeYoung and Ron McGee for Girl vs. Monster. Congratulations, congratulations everyone. Now please get back to work educating our children because frankly your budgets are better than public school systems. Ouch. Our next presenter is the winner of a Screen Actors Guild Award himself, very classy, one of the bright young stars of Modern Family. Please welcome Rico Rodriguez. Our next nominee for Adapted Screenplay pulled off the impossible when they actually made us sympathize with a Philadelphia Eagles fan. This is Silver Linings Playbook. There are a few radio and television awards that are normally announced during the Writers Guild East ceremony, but we've got one of the winners here tonight. For on-air promotion, here is Dan Greenberger. Excuse me. Now, back to some longer form writing. Our original screenplay nominees. Our first nominee also appears in the category of Worst Movie to Watch on an Airplane, where it will go up against Fearless, Alive, and Castaway. This is Flight. Our next two presenters not only wrote and directed the upcoming movie 21 and Over, but they also wrote the screenplay for The Hangover, the massive hit which finally proved to Hollywood that broad comedies about wacky guys having misadventures could find an audience. Please welcome John Lucas and Scott Moore. Our next presenter is a fascinating performer to watch, whether he's portraying a comic book supervillain, a triage surgeon, strung-out drug dealer, or the guy with all the spears jutting out of his neck in the first 5 minutes of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Please welcome a true gentleman, Alfred Molina. I'm over here now, in the audience. I'd like to take a little time, make sure the show's going well. I call this quality control. Man, what's your name?
Jody.
Jody, please feel free to be honest. What would you say is the highlight of your evening tonight?
Shit.
It's okay if you say me.
You.
I am so glad right now that I invited my publicist. Thank you very much, Jody. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a 3-time Emmy Award winner for Everybody Loves Raymond, Brad Garrett. Very nice, very nice. Swear to God, I had 4 great zingers about Brad Garrett that escape me now that I see how big he is in person. So I'm just going to go with, great job, Brad. If there's a fight tonight, you're on my team. Our next presenter appears in Lincoln and Django Unchained. I think it can be safely said this guy really has a history boner for the antebellum period. Please welcome Justified's Walton Goggins. We would like to acknowledge the winner of this year's Jean Renoir Award for Screenwriting Achievement, which is given to international writers who have made outstanding contributions to the screenwriting profession. For their work in the Japanese cinema, the award goes to Hideo Oguni, Shinobu Hashimoto, the late Akira Kurosawa, and the late Ryuzo Kikushima. Thank you. On their behalf, arigato. Our next nominee for original screenplay is a funny and touching ode to adolescence featuring Harvey Keitel in the role he was born to play, a lovable camp counselor. This is Moonrise Kingdom. Steven Spielberg called our next two presenters the best he's ever worked with. From Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Adam Scott, and from E.T., Amy Poehler. Our next nominee for original screenplay is the story of a man who just wanted to spend a quiet evening at home with his family when Navy SEALs shot him in the eye. This is Zero Dark 30. Our next nominee is a very talented actress, but perhaps more importantly, if you're in the market for a gently used car wash in New Mexico, does she have a deal for you? From Breaking Bad, please welcome Anna Gunn. Here's a fun fact. In the amount of time our next presenter has spent playing a doctor on Grey's Anatomy in private practice, she could have actually enrolled in college and earned a medical degree. Please welcome the lovely, the talented, did I mention lovely, Kate Walsh. Please welcome a two-time Academy Award nominee and one of the most amazing actresses working today. Her friends know her as Jess, Jessie, Jessica, but to me, she'll always be the motherfucker who found Bin Laden. From Zero Dark 30, please welcome Jessica Chastain. Well done. You did it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our show. It's been my privilege to serve as your host for this event. Thank you very much for having me. On behalf of the Writers Guild, congratulations to all of tonight's nominees and winners. We look forward to the stories that you will tell in the coming year. Please now go home, and for the love of God, remember to enable your autosave. Thank you, and good night, everybody.